Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a tutorial on this really cool bracelet. I'm calling this a triple single because it's like 3 bracelets in one. So if you have a better name, then just like comment it, but that's just kind of what I called this. Also, for my next few videos, I'm like filming all these intros like in one day. So there's like a leaf that just blew in my window. Anyways, so I'm like looking the same, so if you're wondering why that's happening, that's why. So anyways, like always, the pattern and my FAQ and all that kind of stuff is in the description box, so you guys can just check that out if you're confused or whatever. So yeah, let's just get into the video. Alrighty guys, so to make this bracelet you're going to obviously need some embroidery floss, and the way this bracelet is set up is going to be a bit difficult to explain, so I'm going to have to just break it down for you guys. So as you guys saw in the intro, this bracelet basically has 3 different like bracelets all in one, and the colors you'll need will depend on the section of the bracelet you're going to make. So there's a candy stripe section, a chevron section, and then just like a solid color section of this bracelet. I have the pattern here to kind of like show you guys what it's going to look like. So my first 3 colors of this bracelet are going to just be for the candy stripe. So I have my 3 colors up here picked out for my candy stripe portion. Then my next 6 strings of this bracelet is going to just be the chevron portion. This pattern has 6 different colors, but I find that to be a bit complicated when explaining this, so I'm just going to use 3 colors and then just like double up and have 2 of each in the pattern, if that makes sense. And then the last 4 strings of this pattern is just a solid color, and I'm using this blue, which is really hard to see on camera. I think I'm gonna use a different color. I'm gonna use this pink instead of that blue because it was too dark. So now that we have our 3 different portions and sections of this bracelet, I'm gonna just break it down on how to cut the strings for just each section. Starting with the candy stripe portion of this bracelet. And you're going to need half a wingspan's length for each of these colors here. So you can either measure like 35 to 40 inches, or you can just cut it the length of your arm all the way to the center of your chest. And go ahead and do that for each color. Alright, so now that we have those 3 strings cut for our candy stripe, we're going to set that aside and bring in our chevron colors. In the pattern here, there are 6 different colors that they use for the chevron. You can do that if you want, but I find that to just be too complicated, so I'm just gonna do 3 colors. If you want it to be like an inverted chevron, you can do 6 different colors, but I'm just gonna do a regular chevron and do 3. So to cut these ones, you're just gonna cut a wingspan's length for each string. So if you're going to be doing 3 colors for the chevron, then you'll cut 1 wingspan's length string for each of your 3 colors. But if you're doing 6 colors, then you'll cut half a wingspan's length for each of your 6 colors. I recommend 3 colors, it's much easier. And I'm going to go ahead and take all of my chevron color strings and then just go ahead and fold those in half. And then the last section is just a solid color. I'm using just this like bright pink. And you're going to need 4 strings for this, so I'm going to just cut 2 wingspan's length strings and then fold the 2 long strings in half to get 4 short strings. Once you have those 2 strings cut, go ahead and just fold that in half, and bam, now we have the 4 strings that we need for the bracelet. So take your solid color strings, your chevron strings, and group them together. That fell. And then your candy stripe strings, and then group those together as well. Do not fold the candy stripe strings in half. Only the chevron and the solid color strings. That was the longest explanation to set up your bracelet ever. So yeah, if you were lost or confused through that, don't hesitate to just leave a comment. Let me know. I'll be happy to help you guys. Anyways, go ahead and just knot your strings at the top to start it. You could do the stitched loop with this. If you wanted to. I'm going to just do mine adjustable because I'm lazy. But yeah, just go ahead and start this bracelet however you would like. I, of course, always have my videos on how to do that linked in the description box if you are confused. Alright, so this is how your strings are gonna be set up. So my first 3 strings are my candy stripe colors. I have yellow, green, and purple. These can be in whatever order you want them to be in. Then my next 6 strings here are my chevron colors. I'm just mirroring mine. You can do whatever order you want really for them, but generally we mirror our strings for chevrons. So mine goes white, gray, black, black, gray, white here. And then of course your last 4 strings are just going to be your solid color, and they're just going to be in whatever order because they're the same color. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically set up for this bracelet. Candy stripe, chevron, solid color. Cool. All right, 1-2 pattern, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and just pair up my strings. So normally you guys know when we do 1-2 patterns, we usually have an even number of strings and an even number of pairs, and then every other row we'll leave out our outer 2 strings. But this bracelet has an odd number of strings, of course, as if it's already not hard enough. But so we're going to be leaving out 1 outer string every single row that we do, and I'll just let you guys know when we do that. So for row 1, I'm going to pair up all my strings but leave out my right outer string. That's going to just go up here and I'm not going to talk about it. And every string will be paired up. Cool. My first pair, I'm going to be doing a forward knot. Set that pair aside. My second pair is going to be a forward backward knot. Third pair is going to be a backward knot. Fourth pair is a forward knot. Fifth pair is a forward backward. And the sixth pair should be the same color strings, so you can just do whatever knot you want. I'm gonna do a forward knot. Okay, cool. So that's row 1. So now for row 2, I'm going to take my left outer string and just leave that out. Bring the right outer string back in, and then repair all my other strings now, but I'm going to include this right string now and not include this left outer string. First pair here on the right is going to be a forward knot. My second pair is going to be a forward backward knot. My third pair, my strings are the same color, so you can do whatever knot you want, but if your strings are not the same color, if you're doing 6 different colors, you're going to just do a backward knot, okay? So we'll just say the string is a backward knot. Backward knot, okay, let's do a backward knot. This bracelet's so hard, I'm so sorry, okay. Fourth pair is a forward knot. And then the 5th and 6th pairs will be your solid color strings, so you can just do whatever knots you want. Little tip, if you want your bracelet to turn out straight, this last pair should be a backward forward knot, just saying. That's a little like straight edge bracelet tip if you were wondering anyways. But that's the pattern basically. Cool. Super simple, just 2 rows. I know this pattern is a lot longer, but it just repeats the same 2 rows 3 times. So just because I'm nice, I'll go ahead and go through the pattern one more time with you guys. So I'm going to just repeat this from row 1. So with row 1, we leave out the right outer string, and I'm going to repair all my other strings. First pair is a forward knot. Second pair is a forward backward. Third pair is a backward knot. Fourth pair is a forward knot. Fifth pair is a forward backward. And the 6th pair can be whatever knot you want. I always like to take the longest string of my 2 and do a knot with the longest string, if that made any sense. That helps. Anyways, okay. I'm going to bring my right outer string back in and leave my left outer string out, and then repair all my other strings. My first pair is going to be a forward knot. Second pair is a forward backward. Third pair is a backward knot, even if they're the same color, just it's always a backward knot. fourth pair is a forward knot. And then your last 2 pairs can be whatever knot you want because they should be the same color. But pro tip, if you want your bracelet to have straight edges, this last pair should be a backward forward. And yeah, just go ahead and repeat that from step 1 and you got your bracelet. Alrighty guys, so that was my tutorial. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. As always, my social medias are linked in the description box. You guys can go ahead and follow me. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.